Hey guys, it's Freezy14 with another video, and today we are going to look at how to make an Egg O-Matic that has an automatic incinerator built into it, so that if it gets too full, it will let out some of the eggs instead of the eggs building up on top of the hopper. So let's get right into it. So this is the Egg O-Matic. My friend Gandalf, he made the top part, which is the Egg O-Matic, this is the original Egg O-Matic design, where you had the chickens and the hoppers go into this barrel here. But the issue that we were having is that we were doing a multiplayer game online, and what would happen is the eggs would build up on top of the hopper because there was so many chickens filling up this. And I know you guys say, oh, why don't you just add a double chest, but we wanted it to be more compact because we don't need that many eggs. So I was in the car and it's like, oh, I think I can make an incinerator. So I was trying to make it overly complicated, and all of a sudden I found this this mechanism here. So let me just build it for you just quickly. So what happens is you have this. Let me grab this block here. So you have an observer, right? And I don't know what I was doing at the time, but I figured out that if you put a torch down, it's kind of like the repeater circle. But the problem with the repeater circle, let me show you just quickly, is that, I think you can guess what I'm about to say, that you can't turn it on and off. So you can turn it on, right? So you put that down, you put that, and see, no, let me get that started. So see, you can get it started, but as soon as you do that, it's stuck that way. So you have to figure out how to make it start up again. But the good thing with that is that this is good for one use, right? But if you wanted something automatic like this chicken farm here, this Egg O-Matic, then you need something like this. So this can be turned on and off as you please, and you can do this, and see, it turns back on again, and then it's always powered. So the good thing is that you can hook it up to a hopper, and then it stops the eggs from the barrel going into here without it starting up. So as you can see, it's working right now. So what happens is this fills up, and then once this one reaches 18 eggs in that hopper, then the machine starts up and starts getting rid of eggs. And the good thing is that you will not have any issues with losing any eggs because of how the system works. So what it does is it feeds this into here, this hopper, into this dropper that goes into the fire, which gets rid of the eggs. As you see, it's working right now. And I just wanted to show you how to build it today because I found this new mechanism by accident, and I thought it'd be good to share with you guys because I think I've only seen one other person use it on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description to that video that I saw, but I didn't even see that video before I got this working. Like, I got it working by accident when I was trying to make something that could start and stop, which is pretty crazy. It's like awesome, because what happens is observers read exactly how many ticks are in one pulse. So the piston goes down, that's one tick, right? Okay, here's a simplified version. Piston is up, that's one tick. Piston is down, that's one tick. So what happens is piston goes down, this sends a signal through here back to the piston, and then the piston goes back up. So let's start that up and you'll see what I mean. So it goes up, it goes into here, it goes around, and there you go. So that's how that works. And how this works, I will explain the whole thing. Let me just get rid of these, and then I will show you what you guys need to build this. There's a hopper clock design that's like a redstone clock, but I thought I'd make it a bit simpler because that one's a little bit complicated. Like, I sort of have a idea of how it works, but I still don't. So let me get into the materials and then I'll explain the rest of that. So you'll need redstone, you'll need an observer, you'll need a piston, you'll need a hopper, you'll need a barrel. I'm not giving any specific amounts because I'm sure you guys can see how many of the components that you need on this as I am explaining it. So you need a barrel, redstone torch, a redstone comparator, redstone repeater, nether rack. Oh, there's a chicken egg. Nether rack, a few chickens, a block of your preference. So if you're doing it in the nether or on land, you can use grass, dirt, stone, a slab of your choice or preference. So it can be any block. So these two can be any block or slab. Then you have flint and steel, or as I call it, steel of lighting. I don't know why I called it that. I just thought it'd be funny. Some block that is conductive. So this is conductive. Any block that you can't see through is conductive. And as you can see here, glass is not conductive. So redstone currents will not go through this. And I'll explain that in a bit. So you cannot use glass. For this demonstration, just to show you all the components, I've used glass, but as you can see here, this part right here, you'll need a solid block. Because if you don't have a solid block, then this torch won't turn off when this turns on. So here I will explain. So the chickens poop their eggs into here. This fills up, and if it fills up to a certain point, then this comparator, which can read how much of a certain item is in a chest or a storage block, it will get stronger as that fills up, right? And what happens is, if you have a torch like this and a redstone current above it, then this torch will turn off. So this will be always on. Okay, so this is the circuit that I just showed you, pretty simple. This stops this hopper from filling up, so this redstone line. So if a hopper is powered, the hopper won't suck up anything. So as you see, there's only one egg at a time in here. Then what happens is I put this underneath so then it doesn't reach the piston, but this goes underneath. This goes to this block here, which is a dropper. Oh, I forgot the dropper. I forgot to put the dropper here. Okay, here's a dropper. You need a dropper. I was preparing this at like 10 o'clock at night, so yeah, you get what I'm saying. You need a dropper, flint and steel, like I was saying. So the hopper goes into the dispenser. No, goes into the dropper. Sorry, I get those two mixed up. Goes into the dropper that drops into the fire, which burns, and as you can see, there is where the nether rack is. And yeah, so that's basically the whole mechanism. And then, so that's how that works. So let's get into the build process. So let's, first of all, let's grab our first materials to start building the mechanism. So let's see, put that there. Sorry, I'm looking at this for reference because that's the best way for me to do it, because I'm usually pretty good at keeping stuff in my head for this mechanism, but I wanted to be sure that I had everything. So you start off with this machine here. Piston, the observer, sorry, I always forget the name, I don't use this component a lot. You need a redstone line going from this end of the observer to the piston. So that's how you start that off. And now what you're going to do is you are going to pick this here and make it go through here. And now, yes, that is correct. So now this goes here, like this, put that up there. And that's the start of it. Now we have to do that. So let's build this up higher. That. Okay, so that should be, yeah. So we need to do it one more this way. Okay, that's good. And now we need to do a circle around there. That should be good. So let's see. I've got everything good there. Actually, yeah, that's good. Okay, so now let's grab this comparator here for now. We'll do it right about here. We'll do that around there. This is pretty simple design. It took me a long time to design it though. Even though it's so simple, at the same time it's complicated. So let's pick these. Pick the barrel. And that should be already filled with eggs. So there we go. So let's see. Okay, so that's right. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. Brain fart. Okay. So now we need to place this down like that. Grab some dirt. And now that's connected to there. Now what we need to do is we need to crouch. Do that. So then that's running into there. And then we need to do the barrel. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to... There we go. Okay, so that's good now. Now we need to run these into here. Like that. And there. Okay. So now that mechanism is good. Let's see if that's at the right height. Yes, it is. Okay. Is this barrel? No, it's not full. Not full yet. Let's exit all this out of the inventory. We'll grab this. Nope, that's wrong block. There we go. Now that can go down there. And now what you have to do is you need to fill this area in. First we need to light it, but you don't want anything that's flammable near this because it will burn. And I've had experience with that, and it's not really that fun. You work really hard to build stuff, and then, yeah, you get what I'm saying. So now we do that. So all of this is good. Now we need to build up the ground around it. So let's see. So it needs to be 2 above. So that should be where the ground is, right? So just visualize with me for now. I'm not... Actually, I am going to do this. So if we get that, just imagine this is where the chickens go. We still need to get them into there. But just imagine that is the ground, right? So let me just build that up. Like that. So now, we do this. Okay. There we go. So you are going to want to have a smooth transition. My friend Gandalf did the design work of the top part. I'm not going to do the full design, but if you want to see what it looks like, just let me know, and yeah, I'll build it. So you have this part so far. So now, let's build this up a little bit higher. So now we need to figure out the eggs. So, we are going to grab a chicken. And here, there we go. Let's spawn a whole bunch in. And they won't get in if, they won't get out if it's 2 blocks high. So now you have the chickens in. You have everything working here, right? So now you X that out. we need to get a whole bunch of eggs. So I'm just going to do this so then you guys don't have to wait a long time. Oh, that would have been bad. Okay, so let's just fill this up. Now I can get a full inventory of this. So there we go. I'll just speed this part up. Okay, so we have that done now. Let's add all the eggs into here. So this should be good. This will just give a rough idea of how it works. And then imagine all the chickens fill up this area here. And now, if we add in the eggs, let's just add all of them in. And see. Oh, I did this wrong. Okay. That's okay. Mistakes can be made. So, as you can see here. Now I'll show you what happens. Oh, look at that. Okay, so you don't need that extra line. But I would recommend it. So we do this. And then we do this. And there we go. Okay. So that's how you build it. Now, let's just do one more tour of the whole thing. So this is what it will look like from above. So you won't see any redstone or anything, and there won't be as many lighting updates. So you won't have as much lag if it is running. Because what would happen is a whole bunch of eggs would pile on top of here, and then the issue would be is that it would take like an hour to join the server, right? So yeah, so this is supposed to help out with that issue if you have that issue. And just let me know if you want to see the top part all finished like it would be in me and my friend's world. So yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one, and have a great day, everybody. Bye.